All right, welcome back to Steampunk Tiki. And I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sorry for the wait, but had a lot going on. Holiday, Christmas, New Year's. Got a lot of neat stuff for Christmas. I'll start showing some of that in a later video. But today, we're back in the kitchen. And we're going to make something from Dungeons and Dragons Heroes Feast. One of my Christmas presents. Here. Going to show that. So, let me give you a list of ingredients. Will probably be right about in here. Of what we're going to need to make this bread. It is delicious. I've tried it. I've enjoyed it. It's like carrot cake, but it's a bread. I'd almost compare it to zucchini bread, so that's what I'm going to go with. I put a little butter on it, and it's delicious. So, hopefully you enjoy this video, and if you do, please hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe, and if you feel like it, go to the homepage of Steampunk Tiki on YouTube, and there's a place where if you want to support my channel, give a little donation. Please do. Helps me grow the channel. I'm not asking for money. I'm not hoping for money. Just putting it out there. So, get this list of ingredients I got going right here. Hopefully. And let's cook some delicious bread. Alright. I'm out. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Alright, Steampunk Tiki fans, we're back in the kitchen, cooking something again. But this time, for Christmas, I got a really nice present. I got the Dungeons and Dragons Hero Feast official D&D cookbook. So, I figured we'd try a recipe from it. The Bitopian's Shepherd Bread, which sounds really cool. But we're going to do one substitution because there's an ingredient I don't really like the taste of. So, without ado, let's get started. We're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And to that 2 cups of all-purpose flour, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. After that, we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, followed by 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. Then 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon. And if you don't notice, in the background I have a little bit of what they're calling non-monetized tavern music. Follow up the cinnamon with 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. There's the 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then it calls for a teaspoon of kosher salt. But I'm not big on a teaspoon of salt, and my grandmother used to just do a pinch of kosher salt. Just a pinch. Don't need all that extra sodium. So, after that, we're going to mix those ingredients together and combine. Try not to make a mess because we know flour, it likes to get all over the place. I am by far a cook, a baker, or a chef. I just know there's certain foods I like. So I like to make them, like comfort foods. And if they work their way into the Steampunk Tiki bar to be served, that's great. So now let's move on to the wet ingredients. Slide that to the side and do the wet ingredients. For the wet ingredients, we will need 3/4 packed light brown sugar. There we go, 3/4 light brown sugar. And to that, we'll be adding 3 eggs. You know, it's best to crack your eggs outside of the dish so you can check for eggshells or a bad egg. But we're taking a risk here at the Steampunk Tiki kitchen today. Or we're going to trust that I'm not going to drop an eggshell in the mixture. And let's mix that up. Now that's nicely mixed. We will be adding a 1/3 cup buttermilk. That's the unusual ingredient here is buttermilk. But it's a good ingredient. We'll give that a slight mix. All right. Now we will add roughly 3 cups grated carrots. Mix that up and get ready for the substitution. Recipe calls for currants. And I'm not a big fan of the little bitter taste that currants have. Basically small shrunken little raisins that are... So, to this, I am going to add a 1/2 cup of golden raisins. And I'm hoping the last ingredient has cooled off. Well, not the last. Third to the last. How about that? Has cooled off. And that is 1/4 cup melted butter. Cooled melted butter. Get that all mixed up. Now, we'll add the vanilla. calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm not going to measure vanilla. Let's just give that a dash of vanilla. There you go. Get that all mixed up. Now we'll combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. I should learn to pour towards the camera, probably, if I'm going to keep doing these videos. Alright, now that all the ingredients are combined, we're going to transfer this into a prepared loaf pan. Smooth out the top. And with the last ingredient, you could get fancy, but I'm not going to get fancy. Sliced almonds. You could place these on top in a pattern, I guess, but I'm just going to sprinkle them on the top. Then place in the oven on the middle rack at 350 for 55 minutes. Okay. Now we wait. But I ain't gonna make you wait. So, there it is, out of the oven. It's had a chance to cool off, so let's slice it up. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Look at the carrots and the replaced currants with golden raisins. So, I don't know how, but I always like bread like this. Basically, it's carrot cake. But let's put a little butter on it. Yep. I'm gonna say this is really good. Oh, definitely good. So, hopefully you enjoyed the video. And I'm gonna try to get making more videos and a little more cooking. So, stay tuned. If you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I make more videos. And please share the videos. I'm trying to grow this channel. And if you go to the page, I do have a place where you can donate to help grow the channel. All right, we're out of here.